What's up, guys? JunkGuysdfw.net. It's Ricardo with the YouTube channel here on a very somber Tuesday here in the great city of Dallas, Texas. About 2:59 p.m. now. I was going to launch this video at 3 o'clock, but I was like, forget it. I'll just do it right now. This has taken me a couple of days. I've struggled to find reasons to come online, and I've done some videos in the past. We are still doing business. I want to tell you that we are still doing business, guys. I'm going to lower the music really fast. We're still doing business down here in Dallas. We actually are working today. We have J-Rock. He just left to go do a job in McKinney, Texas, and I'm still selling a few things out of the barn here. So we're doing fine here in Dallas, Texas, but I know a lot of people are struggling out there. I think everybody's used to, let me get my mic. I think everybody's used to, what a rookie mistake here, not bringing the mic in. Here we go. I think everybody's used to seeing me do a lot of jobs on a daily basis. You know what? Forget this. Okay, so I think a lot of people are used to seeing me do a lot of jobs on a daily basis. Y'all are used to just seeing me knock out 5 or 6 jobs a day, but it's come down to nitty gritty lately. It's been coming down to a lot of nitty gritty stuff. One of the things is I am averaging about 2 jobs a day now. At this moment, we're doing about 1 or 2 jobs a day. Yesterday we did have 3, but overall the whole aspect of the business has slowed down. And it's given me some thoughts, and it gave me some ideas of what to do during this pandemic, during this crisis here in the U.S. And I thought of some stuff that we could talk about. Really, it's about 8 tips. It's going to be about 8 tips about how to, keep your business, stay ahead during the coronavirus outbreak pandemic. Okay, and that's what I'm going to talk about. You know what I mean? So, first of all, I want to tell people that are watching. The 5 people so far. Abdul, how's business during the virus? Business is complete stop here in New York City. Clutter Brothers, what's up, man? What's up, dudes? I'm going to tell you, honestly, Abdul, it's come to a slow halt here in Dallas, Texas. We are still busy, but we're not making the amount of money that we're used to. Like I said, we are used to doing 5 or 6 jobs a day. Now we're doing 2. But the cool thing, they're confident 2 jobs. I'm very confident that we're going to fight through this and go through this pandemic here with this outbreak here in Dallas, Texas. So I know that the coronavirus is not as big as it is in New York City. So Abdullah, you have something that they put like martial law out there in New York City. You cannot go. You can get a ticket for driving around, for being out late. They haven't done anything like that here in Dallas. There's no curfew yet. There's no ticketing of anybody. Us Texans are a little bit more loose about what we do here in the great city of Texas and Dallas, the Metroplex, Dallas-Fort Worth. And the state of Texas overall is just really flexible what they do here. So with that, I am sorry that business is slow, but shit happens. If you're here in the chat room, please say hi, guys. I'll mention you right now, and then we can talk. We can talk about what's going on across the U.S. But let's talk about the tips that I have, about 8 tips that I wrote down. Marvin, my boy Marvin's hasn't came on in a while. Marvin says Ricardo's always looking what's coming in the future while doing the best he can in the present. That's the reason he's the junk removal grandfather. I love that. I love Marvin, man. Marvin, I love you, dude. You're great, dude. You're so motivational. You always help me out, so I appreciate that. When Marvin was one of those people that when I was struggling with my ex and struggling in my weight loss, he was always there for me. He always said great compliments to say. So thank you, Marvin. I appreciate that very, very much. So here's 8 things that I wrote down. I really took my time doing this, and I wrote them down right here on this piece of paper, this great envelope of mine, and I want to talk about them. One of the first things is you want to, first of all, be sure that you can find leads and customers that are going to be in your future. Many businesses are going to struggle, many of these businesses are going to focus on here that are struggling to maintain the operation that they're normally to. You know what I mean? So it could be your chance to, this right now could be your chance to build a new network of prospective customers. You know what I mean? Putting a little time and maybe some effort into finding potential customers. Once things have slowed down, these customers could help you out down the road. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, don't give up. Go out there and look and find customers still. You can still find customers. You can still find businesses that need your services. You know, dumpsters. I think what's going to be big after this pandemic is over is going to be real estate, businesses, also storefronts that are going bankrupt, and they're going to need clean outs and stuff like that. It's people like that. I've had 2 customers so far call me on jobs, and it's led into 3 jobs. So the real estate, they've been the landlord, the tenants took off, and the landlord hired me to clean them out. So that's 2 jobs, 3 jobs that I've gotten over 2 landlords so far. In addition, your leads should have increased confidence as your business does too. If you're looking for new clients at a time when most of your competition is going through a crisis, you're going to show your customers that you're on top of things. So I think that's really important. JM, Junk Remover, what's up, brother? What's up, guys? Number 2, I want you to adapt to your current situation. Many parts of the world, most of these people are being advised to stay at home, and it's very difficult for businesses. So you know what I mean? If your business, which is ours, is a face-to-face business, now's a really good time to get creative, brainstorm, and maybe find different ways that you can still deliver your service to these customers. You know what I mean? For instance, one obvious example is the restaurants. What they're doing, the restaurants right now are doing home delivery. They're doing free delivery. They're giving discounts. They're giving monthly subscription styles. And you know, I think this is one of those things that, like Starbucks. I always thought Starbucks should jump on like $9.99 a month or $19.99 a month for any coffee all month long. You should buy the subscription. I don't know if they have anything, but I've always thought of stuff like that they should be doing. But stay ahead of your competition. Adapt to your service in the current pandemic that we have. You know what I mean? Someone says, JM says, killing today. He had 13 jobs today and yesterday. Well, how many trucks do you have, JM? Because the most I've ever done in one day is 8, and I killed myself. I would love to know how many trucks you have. You have to have like 3 trucks to do that many jobs. Market your solutions with coronavirus in mind. Ask yourself, number 3 is market your solutions with coronavirus in mind, is what I'm trying to say. Ask yourself whether your product, your service could be an additional use or a relevance during this crisis. You know what I mean? And let your marketing reflect to this, okay? Be sure, because right now, marketing is so crucial right now, because many of the American people want to have that belief and that trustworthiness that you will still be out there after everything's gone. They want to be sure that certain businesses are going to still be operational. So you want to market some of your ideas towards this corona. Just kind of have it in mind. You know what I mean? That's what you want to do. Make sure that you're targeting the right audience and not spending money the right way, which I'm thinking right now, don't spend any money on marketing. Find other ways that you can market for free, okay? I think that's really, really important too. Let's get to another one. Number 4, ensure that your services are going to be relevant later on down the road, okay? So what I'm trying to say is, like, let's say you offer customer to customer or business to business services. Other businesses have automated everything. I mean, they're to a point where they're automating just about every part of their business. What's something that we can do that down the road, as the future, as it comes down to getting more serious, because once the outbreak has been contained, a lot of companies are going to innovate. They're going to have automated solutions. They're going to have a lot of things. And when I say automated solutions, this is what I'm talking about. A booking platform on your Facebook page, on your website. A booking platform is something that's automated, that the customer gets on your website and automates himself to book it, and then it goes over your phone, and then you call, hey, I'm 30 minutes away, I'm showing up to your house, boom. And that is something that if you don't have, you haven't adapted your services to this current outbreak. Once it's calmed down, be prepared, because you're going to have to be relevant down the future of this phase, okay? One other thing I want to talk to you about is number 5, and I wrote this down. It wasn't really a tip. It was more, identify what's wrong with your business. This is a good time right now to identify and strategically and effectively implement all the stuff that I talked about, but find a list of challenges that your business might be meeting right now. You know what I mean? It's strategize for different scenarios that could possibly happen. For instance, I wrecked my truck. My truck is totaled. My trailer's totaled. What is something I can do to strategically advance myself? What's the challenge to my business at this point? Well, I have other trucks. But if you only had one truck and one trailer, you're kind of screwed because the insurance companies are moving really, really slow to pay anybody out right now. So that would be my challenge right there. But I have other trucks, so I have them running. Communication, generating customers, competition with other businesses that are in your market. Identify the challenges that are in your business, regardless of how you think the outbreak is going to be and how it's going to pan out down the future. Plan for every inconceivable scenario. Imagine the worst you can think, and then plan for that. Okay, I want to talk about number 6, plan solutions. While you're doing this, just plan a lot of scenarios, okay, in mind. Just once you have those lists of challenges, this is number 6 because I thought about this. I said, well, maybe I can examine it a little better. But plan a lot of solutions for your scenarios that you have in mind. That's number 6. Once you have the list of challenges, it's time to develop several solutions to each one of your challenges. Simulate what's going to happen. That way, when it does happen, you at least had an idea and you were prepared. You weren't caught with your pants down. You weren't caught unprepared. Okay? Number 7. Always use alternative solutions to maintain daily operation. What does that mean? Alternative solutions to maintain the daily operations. Okay. What can I do in my business right now to actually make money and make my employees come to work and let them be confident that they still have a job? One of those things is selling stuff, selling items, selling some of the junk that I have. Another thing is recycling more of the trash that I had, and finding alternative ways. You know, even if they don't want to come in, maybe FaceTime them once a day and just tell them, hey, this is what's going on. You know, just instead of like simply just canceling plans and canceling anything you had down the road, find alternative solutions for those ideas. You know, one of the main purposes is when the employee comes to your property, they warm up the truck and they prepare to get ready to go. Maybe let them join you on one of these YouTube videos. You know what I mean? So I would get Johnny here and I'd say, Johnny, come on in. I'll give you $20. Just sit down with me. We're going to use a YouTube video. Something like that. Use alternative solutions to maintain daily operations. Okay, guys? Number 8, and the final one that I want to talk to you about, is implement, innovate to keep the communication going. You got to innovate. You got to always keep your business ahead of time. You got to be able to have some kind of innovation in your business, man. I mean, this is like a new bit. For instance, everybody knows that these new apps that are coming out, like Got Trashy, it's an app that people that the normal. For instance, like Home Advisor. What Home Advisor does? Home Advisor comes in and they grab jobs and then they start selling them to people like us. And I don't buy them, but there's people that do buy them. That's an innovation. That's someone thought of an idea to manipulate us to buy their product. That's an innovation. Be ready to have something like be a Yelp, be someone like Home Advisor, TripAdvisor, somebody like that. What they do is they consume all the jobs and stuff. So they innovated our business and they're changing the business. You know what I mean? Be sure that as the business goes down this line of pandemic and it's lessening, that you have some kind of innovation in your mind or implement some kind of tech idea so you can keep and adapting to what's coming up. I think that's really important. I think it's really important. For instance, what do I have? I just don't do junk removal. I don't do junk removal. I do junk removal. I do my YouTube videos. I sell some of my products online. I have the mini dumpster. I have the 12-yard dumpster that just wrecked. So I do other things now, including those 5 things. I sell things now on Facebook Marketplace. I'm doing recycling. So I have like 7 things that I'm doing with one aspect, and that is junk removal. So those are 8 tips, guys, that I hope y'all can take and listen to those tips. I took a lot of time writing these things down. I really did take a lot of time writing these things down. I didn't just think of these on top of my head. I mean, these were like 2 or 3 days of me thinking ideas to do this. So I think this is just a good chance for y'all to get ahead of the game and be ready, so when the business does slow down, y'all have something to back up. Okay. I do have some videos that I'm doing right now. I just bought this 4-bit terabyte storage drive. I didn't buy it. I'm sorry. I said I bought it. I didn't buy it. I got it from junk removal. I'm sorry. And I just erased all the documents that were on it, and now I'm loading videos onto it because I gotta get them off my computer. My computer starts running like crap. So anyway, that's something I'm doing right now, and I am doing videos. No video today, well, because Johnny left on the job. He's going to go do the jobs today, and then I'm staying here. I'm doing videos with y'all too, so I can get some kind of content out. So this is what I'm doing. Here's one thing that I've noticed. I'm used to having I'm used to having over 20 to 40 people join all my live broadcasts, and I'm serious. I've been seeing 6 people, 5 people. Are people not paying their internet bill and they're getting their internet cut off? We don't know. Are people just staying busy? We don't have no idea what's going on. Hey, I really appreciate that, JM. You saw my truck get wrecked. I haven't even called the insurance company. I mean, I care, but I just haven't got to the point. My back's been hurting. I have spazzed them out. I was in my bedroom with my girlfriend, and then I spazzed out, and oh dude, it was horrible. Shit, it was horrible. That whole situation, I could not sleep that whole night. I got back spasms and stuff. But thank you for the condolences on truck and trailer. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say, guys, thanks for staying tuned to my channel. I appreciate all the people that actually listen to me and the content that I set out. But these 8 tips are good tips for y'all to keep on going and keep your business afloat during this crisis. Okay. And like I said, I didn't never think this thing was going to slow down. I think this thing was going to take off past April 30th. I said that. I think I said that in previous videos too. I knew this thing was going to last through March, and I knew it was going to last through April, and now they're pushing it to, and I think in my previous video I said this is going to last way through April. When the government is closing down businesses, that's a bad thing. When the economy is taking hits like they are, and the President of the United States is signing $2 trillion, that's a bad thing. But I'm going to tell you, those $2 trillion are going to last us about 1 month. I think that in the next few months, next 30 days, you're going to see at least $10 trillion get spent by the government. Listen, 2 trillion, 10 trillion, it really doesn't matter to the United States. We'll print that money. We'll send out those checks. It doesn't matter. We will print that money to keep the United States. I mean, we're the greatest company in the world. We got to print out $2 trillion. Trust me, they're going to print out 10 trillion. And honestly, I think that's what it's going to take, $10 trillion to get us out and just help out. The economy. Okay, with that, I'm going to leave it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe over there to my channel on the right side. On the left side, check out my other videos that I put out on a daily basis. Also, if you're interested, I have the 30 for 30. That's 30 minutes for $30 to talk to me. You make a booking online, and then I call you, and then we work it out. And also, I have my e-learning videos. They're great videos. There's about 6 or 7 of them out there. They're really knowledgeable videos. They're $6 a piece. Help yourself to those guys. And if you just need any pointers, you can just hit me up on email. Of course, I'm going to talk to the people who pay first, and then I'll get to y'all. But I will get to y'all. I get a lot of emails on a daily basis about this. And I also want to announce, I think I hit 6,000 subscribers. I think in the last few days, I hit 6,000 subscribers. And that's pretty cool. I think I'm up to 6,000. That's pretty cool, man. I remember when I had 600. You know what I mean? I had nobody listening to me. Now I'm the godfather of junk removal. So, McComas is closed to the public too. That's rough for those who don't have a business like yours. Oh, really? I had no idea McComas was closed. Oh, man. He said, LOL, one man combined. That's right. 13 jobs today and yesterday. One man. Just me and the contractor. 12-hour day. Oh, I'm reading. Okay. All right, guys. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.